Welcome back to another guide of 100% zombie challenges. Today we're going to look at the zombie toolkit, where we look at first the elixirs and talismans. First one is use 100 consumable elixirs. That is the elixirs, so it's not the green. It's the consumables. So you see 0 here. Basically, what you get from the factory. Pop shocks. Yeah. Basically, get to a high round. Pop shocks them and just knife them. Oh. Basically, pop shocks you could do while doing. If you remember in the last video, I talked about the last one, which was the zombie expert and the zombie strategist, where we talked about the hammer, how you run into the zombies and you pull out your special weapon and kills everyone around it. Then while they're charging up, you can then pop shocks and then stab another train. So basically, do that one and doing that one. So you can do more than one.
Tastes like concert laced with.
Next one is contents hot. You can have pop shocks. After the pop shocks is on its 80-year cooldown, we go to the burned out, which you do the same, and you just get it and get all the zombies to hit you, so everyone dies around it. All right. You might die, but you know what? Exactly. Perk saver, preserve 40 perks of Arsenal tape. Just go down on purpose near a teammate or a bot. We'll keep that one for later, because I think it's the next one. No. So top of your special weapon challenge 40 times using a Arsenal accelerator. This charges up your special weapon faster. So when you're charging up, you could pop a good old. When you're charging your special weapon, do your pop. You do your pull out your special weapon to kill 100 zombies, or whatever. Use point drops to give to another player in 20 matches. Now it's per match. So basically you can't just go in and give it to one player and then give it to another player on that team. That's not that player. You have to go in 20 matches using this. Best way to do this is spawn in with bot, give the points to a boss, leave the game and repeat till you get 20. And that's going to count towards this. Next one is avoid damage from 80 traps using elixirs. So there are 4 traps up in total on 9. Don't know how many on blood. I'm thinking 4 as well. You know what, I'm going to do it now. Alright, we're going to spawn into a custom mutations and I'm going to show you how I do this, alright? Basically when okay. So remember how to make the acid trap? You complete your 3 challenges, you get that. And then you buy 2 parts underneath. So I'm about to show you the parts location. You got one right here. And one in the other corner, which is a cog wheel. As for the trap. So build the acid trap on the Ra side. There are 4 locations. There's 2 on the staircases of Odin and Zeus. And there's 2 on each entrance of Dano and Ra. You build it here. And you activate it, you pop the entire entrapment. I'm not going to do it here because why not? And then you should pour on you. You run straight through it. You come up here. I'm going to pop it now to show you guys. You turn it on. Jump through that. You come down here. Provided you did the trap one. You run all the way down here. And then quickly come down here. And then activate the trap. Here you take a right, and then here's the other trap we talked about earlier. And I don't think you're not going to make the... Coming back to elixirs and talismans, we just did the anti-entrapment. We go to the right and go 200 instant kills using headshot again with the high round thing. When I mean the train, I'm going to be showing you in a future video how to high round strategy on 9, which you can use any of these. What I'm explaining right now. Pop it and just get your ICL, whatever gun you have, and just spray into the hedge, and you should get it pretty easily. Next one is revive 40 players you teleported using nowhere but there. So basically what you can do is, once a player gets in, you teleport to them, you can pull out your the scepter of Iron, spray it on them. Good job. Now we go refresh your equipment 40 times with equipment. Just, you know, whenever you get it, just chucky or whatever, monkeys or whatever, and then refresh it. Or in a boss fight, when you're versing the eye or the elephant, you just pop it. Next one is probably the longest one. Use 50 talismans. Now, there's this trick I learned to get 50 talismans. I'm like, what if you just go into a game and just leave? So I'm about to show you right now. We go into a solo match. I don't know if this will work. And we put a talismans on. Let's put, you know what? Let's put a talisman we have 2 of. So you know what? Let's put a talisman of start with level 3 weapon. All right. And we have, keep this. We have 4 of these. So we start the game. Ready up. So what happens? You're loading to the game. And then your challenge is complete, and then you leave the game. That should count as you completing your talisman challenge, and also you don't lose your talismans. This is, I don't know if this is an exploit, probably so. I mean, but Black Ops 3 you could dashboard without losing your gobble gums. So what's the point? You can't ban me, Treyarch. All right, you can't do it. And I have a level 3 special weapon. I'm going to leave the game by mind. I had 4 of these. So if they patch this, I'm going to be really, well, I'm going to have to waste a talisman. So I just did that thinking, I have 50 leftover talismans. And I'm like, sure, I'll just, or not 50, how many other, like 20 left to do? And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do that. And I didn't lose any talismans. I'm like, what? And the next day later, I've seen a video on it on YouTube. I'm like, okay, cool. Huh. Bet you didn't know that. It's like, I know that, huh? Son of a... And if it doesn't work, and as you can see, I have 4 left. So just do that until, you know, it's me. Or you could just play the game. That's how you do the Elixir and Talismans Master. Thank you for watching. Now the next 2 are going to be really courageous. I will be doing 2 parts of this. These 2 will be the final episode. All right. They need to be together because the rest of what I'm planning won't make any sense. Because now these 2 are gonna have more work than anything else. All right. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching this guide and have fun.